going to a different economy, and we're going to be learning more about that as we go. But clearly, we're learning that things can be done from remote locations. We're learning that technology can replace people even more than we thought.
We're not going back to the same economy. We're recovering, but to a different economy, and it'll be one that is more leveraged to technology. And I worry that that is going to make it even more difficult than it was for many workers.
In Silicon Valley, and my friends who work in technology know that what we did to the manufacturing workers, we are now going to do to the retail workers, the call center workers, the fast food workers, the truck drivers, and then even bookkeepers, accountants, insurance agents, lawyers, and on through the economy. So what happened to the manufacturing workers is a very clear sign.
This effort. And China has big plans for this. They intend to seed their digital yuan into the global environment by giving it away to visitors at next winter's Olympics. When they arrive at the airport, they're going to get yuan digital wallets. They're going to receive digital yuan. They're going to use it throughout their visits to Beijing, and then they're going to take it back to their home countries. They see this as a huge advantage. Why? Because who controls the underlying protocols, who controls the underlying standards of the future of money will control the future of money.
Welcome to the Crypto Teacher. And guys, please like and subscribe. If you do like what you're listening to, please inform your friends and family and spread all over social media. It is imperative that we get back to learning finances and understand how the world really works. Because once we understand how the world really works, we understand that it is all planned out. Now, I want to thank those who purchased the books, Cryptoteacher and the New World Order book. The New World Order book is going to show you how the world works. It is definitely time to wake up out of your sleep in the times that we're in right now. Plus, guys, we know we're waiting on that next main event towards the end of the year. We had the first quarter event. Like I told you, that would happen. Don't forget this is Shemitah year. And then also, I want to thank those who purchased the 3 Kids books. It's definitely time to re-educate. And also, those who donate to the Cash App, Patreon, much love, keep it coming. Do not forget I have the New World Order cryptos in my Patreon. Do your own research, but going inside of a bear market, you definitely want the cryptos that have real use cases. And much love to those who are shopping at both stores, keep it coming. And of course, guys, we get into Bitcoin and cryptos first. And we have Bitcoin and crypto slightly up off of those lows. And when Bitcoin was at about 30,000, I sent out tweets, I sent out messages in my Patreon, and I did a community alert in my YouTube that we're going to start moving up just because you can look at yields. But in the crypto market, we had a $1 billion liquidation. And we see the Fed trying to shrink liquidity. But as we can see today, stocks are looking good, and tonight we should move up even further. So make sure you keep your eye on the actual indicators. We have yield rates, we have volume, we have Tether, and we have USDC. Now we had Binance suspend Luna and UST withdrawals, citing network congestion. And we know that should never happen. But Terra USD dropped to about 67 cents before recovering. And we know how important stablecoins are going to be to the new financial system. Now, the Fed reports that stablecoins are prone to runs. And we know this is nothing but the Hegelian dialectic. We know the Fed printed 20% of all money in existence in 1 year, which caused global inflation. And we know that is common sense. But the Fed causes the problem, wait for the reaction, and run in with the solution. And we know that solution is cryptocurrency. Now, guys, we have the Fed repo. It was $1.8 trillion. So make sure you're pulling that on a daily basis. Now, we had the IMF recommend Bahamas accelerate its educational campaigns and also improve cybersecurity on its CBDC. And we know the goal of the central banks, and that is definitely central bank digital currencies because it gives them total control. And then also, guys, we have Grayscale dumping to $27.7 billion. So we haven't seen Grayscale this low in a while, but remember they moved lockstep with the Fed. We know the manipulation. Just make sure you're paying attention to the allocations. Now, getting over into a little crypto news. We have Monero price just keeps steady. And that just lets us know no one is selling. They want to keep their privacy. Now, guys, this is very, very important news. We have the first ever ratings for DeFi. We have Compound Treasury receives a B credit rating from the S&P Global Ratings. And this is so important because, as we know what Brian Brooks stated, DeFi is the new banking, and we're starting to see this play out because we know the legacy markets get ratings, and now we're going to start seeing DeFi and crypto get the same treatment. Remember, everything is going to be tokenized and put on blockchain. Now we have Bitso launches Bitso Plus, a new feature for the Latin Americans where they can earn yield. And we see DeFi now being the global savings account. Now we have AMC CEO says that 35% of his payments are digital or crypto. And crypto probably is only making up about 1%. But guys, we know we're going to gradually put it in. This is all about adoption. Now we have Talos raises $105 million to become the latest crypto unicorn valued at $1.5 billion. And some of the investors are who? The big banks, Citi, Wells Fargo. We know from the beginning, when we look at all this fundraising, big banks, big corporations have been funding crypto from the beginning. Do not get that confused. Now we have Dapper Labs debut $725 million ecosystem fund for Flow blockchain development. And we know Andreessen, my guy, has been there from the beginning. Now we have Coinbase has been taking a big hit. I'm not your financial advice, not financial advice. Please do your own research. But we know Coinbase is looking towards the fourth industrial revolution. And remember, guys, it's all about investing. Yes, trading is great for the short term, but investing 5, 10, 15 years, that's when you make the most money. And we know Coinbase is definitely the future. And lastly, guys, we have Robinhood oversees the development of tokenized dollar replacement. And we know this is nothing but the Hegelian dialectic. We know from the beginning he talked bad all about crypto, and all of a sudden he's helping out. If you're constantly on the news outlets, we know it's something not right with that. And remember, the crypto teacher told you because he knows. When it comes to the New World Order, it's all planned out. But guys, all I have for you, don't forget about the books, Cryptoteacher and the New World Order book, plus the 3 kids books. It's time to re-educate. Also, if you're new to cryptos, Coinbase, Bitrue, Binance, and not forget book links and crypto links are in the description. The Cryptoteacher Stock Channel, Cryptoteacher Stocks. You have your Kobo, your chip stocks, your banking, your gaming. While everybody's sitting at home, get home stocks, the C-word, the biotech stocks. And while everybody's at home wishing they were still getting that free money, what they doing? Drinking and smoking weed. Don't forget about those stocks, and you have a wonderful day. The most powerful person in the world is the storyteller. The storyteller sets the vision, values, and agenda of an entire generation to come. Steve Jobs. And guys, you know I truly believe in this. When you look at the New World Order, they're the storytellers. And that's the reason why I wrote my New World Order book. But guys, now it's time to change the current generation. And I wrote 3 kids books. You know I love the Trinity because I understand the power that's in it. So I have 3 books. We have an opportunity to change the generation, to educate, not just me, but I want to show you that I take action on a daily basis. And I want you to take action on a daily basis. Whether it's your job, whether it's in your community, we have an opportunity right now to educate the masses. I posted this on my Twitter account. Please share, but this is a short clip of the 3 books. There's going to be a clothing line and action figures. Please get these books for your kids, nephews, cousins, friends, so therefore we can start the re-education now. Because as we see, the 4th Industrial Revolution foundation is definitely here. Robots, algorithms, drones, taking humanity out the picture. We have to re-educate. But let's get into the video.
Part 1. King Joshua and Drama Tam save the village. Part 2. King Joshua and Drama Tam save New York. From COVID Stories 3. Part 3. King Joshua and Drama Tam go China.
It's mandatory to get part 1, part 2, and part 3 of this series. It's time to re-educate Generation Z.